for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And it's the Pistons to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Now here's Jennings. Clock at 6. From the high post. Bosch grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wade outside. He dishes it to Bosch. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bosch has got the opening basket of the game for the Heat. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Jennings against Dragic. Outside Jennings. Lets it go from deep. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does.
Sure.
But inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the floor for Miami, Chalmers is out there with Green. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Jackson. Off the screen. And he overshot that one, missing. And we're through the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie John. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And that'll do it for now as the...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jennings and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Jennings against Dragic. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Makes it off the glass. Now Dragic wants to get it back to Whiteside and does.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Ilyasova, screen on Wade. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ilyasova. Can't make good off the screen.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. 1 second left, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And it's Detroit's ball. They trail by 3 on the floor for Miami. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Stoudemire out there with Whiteside. And it's Dang in at the small forward position. Jackson kicks to Meeks. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Stoudemire dishes to Dang. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jackson passes to Drummond. Yes!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wade. Right side a screen. Jumper off the screen. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. And we're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama.